Alright guys, we will come to another video. Hope y'all are well. I'm just gonna like pretty much review the boxing that took place. I didn't watch the card. I didn't watch the Lomachenko or Nagatomo card because I mean at the end of the day, bro, it's like for me it's just why? You know, why would I watch that? You know, Lomachenko, I mean, he was fighting a dude that was a tough touch, don't get it twisted, he was a tough touch, but the difference between him and Gervonta is like, Gervonta moved up in weight to fight, so that's why I tuned into that card instead. But anyhow, I'm just gonna go over the two fights that took place at, you know, the co-main event and the main event. I'm gonna go into those because there's some, man, this was a good card, man. And the thing is that in the co-main event with Erickson Lubin and Jason Rosario, the thing I was most impressed with about Erickson Lubin is he started off early. He wasn't gun shy. Like when he fought Terrell Goucher, he was gun shy at the beginning. He didn't let his hands go enough. But on this fight, he let his hands go immediately. He established the jab, and that was the determining factor, was that he was not only establishing the jab, but, you know, he basically had every advantage over Jason Rosario. You know, the hand speed, the length, the athleticism, and so that's really what did it from the jump. But what else did it is that he wasn't rushing anything, and he just patiently just broke him down. The thing is that was good was the body work too. That's the one thing I like to see from him. He was like giving him very good body work. And the other thing is too was the distance. Like he would be in range, but he would just be just enough in range to hit him, but not really get hit. But the thing is, he did get hurt, I think, in the fourth round. He got buzzed because, don't get it twisted, bro. Jason Rosario is a pretty heavy puncher, you know. That's the thing about him. He's very heavy-handed. So he had to watch out for that. But the thing is that Jason Rosario does is he loads up. So he, you know what I mean? So because he loads up, people know it's coming. You know, Erickson Lubin knew it was coming. And so because he knew it was coming, he had to answer for it. That's the whole thing about it, right? So, with that being said, the body work gave dividends. That's what I'm going to say mostly, is that the body work was the bread and butter of the fight. Now, granted, in all honesty, Erickson Lubin is blessed not to have been disqualified in the fight because, believe it or not, he hit him many times after, he hit him like twice after the bell. That's the thing, like when he was like, there was one round where he hit him after the bell and he buzzed him. When I say buzzed him, that dude was buzzed, okay? And so that's what it's like, that's why it's a good thing he didn't get disqualified from that fight, because he hit him after the bell. Now, one thing he did too, this is one thing I noticed that was good about him. He wasn't so much head hunting. What he would do is that he would have contact with gloves, right? He would get the contact with the gloves, and then after he got the contact with the gloves, he would go to that body. And because he did go to that body, the body led to the head, and so he was able to knock him down because of that. And the thing is, he didn't even see that headshot coming. As a matter of fact, it came to like the side of his ear. That's what it was like when when he did that. You know, he hit him on the side of his ear. So with that being said, he was able to be successful at this. And so shout outs to Eric's movie. He dropped him a second time. Now hopefully he didn't, like Jason Rosario, his problem was the defense, and he was trying to plant too much. He was really trying to load up and let loose. And when you load up and let loose, now hopefully Jason Rosario can get it together. I think what it is too is that he was with a new trainer. So granted that he was with that new trainer, it's probably going to take him some time to get accustomed to that trainer's regimen and what that trainer demands of him. So with that being said, I think it will be better for him to just, you know what I mean, stay with that trainer. I mean, personally, I don't think that I don't think like he's like done. I don't think Rosario is done. I think there's still like some fight left in him, but it's just the problem is with him is he had back-to-back stoppages. That's the whole problem. He got stopped twice. He got stopped by Jamel, and now he got stopped by the Hammer. Now, granted, I think what had to do with the stoppage from the Hammer, though, is the fact that, you know, the Hammer is Haitian. Jason Rosario is Dominican. And what probably happened is like the spirit of Duty Boukman and Macandal was with the Hammer, and they said, yeah, we're not gonna let this dude get us. So that's probably another reason why Eric's movement won that fight, you know, because of that fact. You know what I mean? So, you know, right now I would say though, I would honestly pick Erickson Lubin to win a rematch against Jamel Charlo. And the reason why I would choose him to win a rematch against Jamel Charlo is because he is a better boxer than Jamel Charlo. And I actually think that he actually is faster than Jamel Charlo. I think because he boxed way better than Jamel Charlo did against Jason Rosario. Now granted, we don't know how much Jason Rosario had left after being stopped by Jamel Charlo. But honestly, I gotta say that Erickson Lubin looked way more impressive than Jamel Charlo did against Jason Rosario. It's just gonna be real. You know, Jamel Charlo looked like, I mean, both of the Charlos are sloppy fighters. I mean, let's just face it. Both of them are sloppy. Both of them load up. Both of them are flat-footed. Both of them look just for power punches. Yeah, I mean, that's it. And it works, you know, to a certain extent. But when you get someone on different levels, then that's gonna all go away. And I think Jason Rosario is that person. I mean, I think Erickson Lubin is that person who has that, you know, who will give him a run for his money. So that's the main thing that's the fight I want to see again. But the problem is Jamel Charlo talking about moving up to 160 and getting a belt there after this fight with Brian Castano. So we'll have to see what happens. But hopefully we can get the rematch, and the rematch will be it'll be easy to make, you know, the rematch of that fight. So yeah, you know, I want to see the rematch because I truthfully believe that Erickson Lubin would beat Jamel Charlo this time. Because when he got knocked out, man, it was just a rookie error, bro. It was just that he put his head into the line of fire, and that was it. You know? It happens. Rookie mistake. But now, the main fight with Mario Barrios and Gervonta Davis. You know, with that fight, here's the thing. Gervonta did his thing. Okay? He knocked him down 3 times. He showed that he had a beard. And he got the job done. He stopped him. He got him out of there. But one thing I will say is that he was taking some punishment. He was taking some damage. But it wasn't damage that hurt him, so to say. It was more or less so, it was just taking shots. He was just taking shots. And the reason why he was taking shots is, I believe, that he was just looking for that same Leo Santa Cruz uppercut. That's the thing. That whole fight, he was trying to land that thing. He was really trying to land that uppercut, for real. Now, he landed it a couple of times to the body, but he didn't really, land it significantly. And so because he didn't land it significantly, he kind of just, loaded up a little bit. That's the thing. He was kind of loading up a bit. You know what I mean? And so because he was loading up, and many times he was swinging for the fences too, because of the load up. But Mario Barrios, he held it down too. I think the mistake was he should have established the jab right away. I mean, he should have shot that thing out like crazy. He should have kept that stick going. But the problem is he didn't keep the stick going. He just kept on, kind of honestly waiting for Tank to come in too, so he can come up and piece them up together. But he really didn't have nothing for Tank, at close range. And so I think it was maybe the ninth. It was the eighth round, I believe. It was the eighth round where Tank dropped him twice, and he was just on him. And when he was on him, he was just swinging for the fences. You know what I mean? As soon as he had that dude hurt, he was trying to go in for the kill right away. I'm like, damn, this dude is really trying to kill him. Oh my God, me. And he wasn't able to do so. So he pretty much, I want to say, Barrios just rode his bicycle a little bit, and he was able to recover from that attack. But then the 11th round was pretty much a wrap. Tank dropped him again, and then Tank dropped him again with the body shot, and he did what he had to do. Now, as far as the boxing of Tank is concerned, the boxing was just pretty good. It was above average, okay? But it wasn't just like a boxing, he didn't just outbox dude. That's the thing. He didn't really just completely outbox dude or anything like that. So, in essence, it was still a good win. And my kudos goes to him for winning. He's now a 3-divisional world champion. I don't know if he's still going to campaign at 140. I think he's going to drop the belt and go down to 135. I don't know if anybody wants to see him at 135. Teofimo Lopez keeps on capping like he wants to see him at 135, but we know that's full of lies. And so it just remains to be seen what's going to happen. But at the same time, I'm looking forward to the fight, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be people calling him out at 140. I'm pretty sure. I'm 99% sure people are going to call him out. But anyhow, man, leave your thoughts, leave your comments. Let me know what y'all thought about these fights. Fuller signing out. I'm Java.